Good morning, folks. You awake? You're about to be. We've had solar storms. There's more coming, and the sun is still blasting away. Got top science news as well, but let's go to the solar wind. The first two impacts occurred in succession and were not tremendously powerful, but their consecutive impacts drove geomagnetic storm conditions that reached KP6 on NOAA's charts. But on the new 30-minute resolution data, we see several instances where it broke above KP6 and one where it fully hit KP7. NOAA's is a 3-hour average, so the 30-minute cadence of this one is more helpful in seeing resolved conditions. While it was a consecutive impact scenario, it was still weaker than what I'd expect to cause KP7 conditions, so that may say something about the ongoing weakening of Earth's magnetic field and the vulnerability of our planet. 4 more M-class flares have occurred since we spoke yesterday, and they produced at least 2 more CMEs. The last 24 hours on our star show the activity continuing at that southern active region, and while the majority of plasma was released southward, the X-ray burst cleared the corona in halo CME fashion. Focus not on the brightest plasma going south, but the fainter halo ring expanding in all directions. That is another Earth-directed eruption, also visible on stereo A at similar width north and south. Definitely one more coming, and then just in the last couple of hours, we got another one. The coronagraphs aren't updated yet, but we surely see a southward eruption that may have also produced a halo component. We'll have that information for you tomorrow. Folks, while the chances are very low, in what we call the SO era, since we began the channel in 2011, this is the first time I've thought there's even an outside chance of major issues. It is not likely, but if we get another CME impact today, and then the halo CME and the one just this morning also produced a halo that hits, and if they hit with perfectly bad timing, and the BZ is tipped south in the solar wind, that would be 5 CME impacts and could spell trouble for the global grids. Again, that's not the official's forecast or mine, but if it all happens in just the right way, which is unlikely, there is a small chance this could be a big problem. Eyes open. First stop at the articles is the July Global Climate Report. It's good to see them not blank out an Australian cold wave for once. La Nina still roaring in the Pacific as well, with generally above average temperatures in the Americas. Did you know that the United States has had 4 1,000-year floods this summer already? And no, the River Street events in Las Vegas and Phoenix weren't among them. Those were the ones in Illinois, Kentucky, Missouri, and Death Valley. A similar pounding hit the South Island of New Zealand as well. It's an ongoing event, but there's the opposite story to see too, especially in the Horn of Africa, where 4 straight below average rainy seasons have put the region on the brink of famine. Emergency status is carried across a wide range of the region, with no end in sight. Yesterday, we saw several articles about the confluence of events which are coming every 6,000 and 12,000 years, including one unfolding right now. And today we see that